Hello everyone. You may be wondering, Kara, why are you standing in the middle of an empty living room? What is that weird thing you were carrying before? Why is there a frog next to you? Some of these questions have answers. Some of them don't. I'm standing in the middle of my empty living room because we are about to put together a tent. So, this is a tent that I received or I purchased on Facebook Marketplace for $25 from a lovely older couple. And I am trying to figure out how to put it together because it is Wednesday right now, and I impulsively decided that on Friday I'm gonna go camping. And I just saw that my roommate's cat threw up. So I'm gonna clean that and we'll get back to the tent. So for context, I've camped a couple times, you know, more than a couple times actually. I've slept a good deal in tents, but only with other people and never on my own. And I feel like with my adventurous spirit, solo camping is something that it's a barrier I need to get comfortable with, because that'll open up a lot of doors for potential trips, things I want to do alone, just in general feeling more comfortable in the woods. So I put my booking down at Ohiopyle, which is a state park close by. And I'm trying to spend my Memorial Day weekend camping there. But first I have to put up this tent, and I also have to get a sleeping bag and get myself there and survive the night. So I have a lot to do. But first things first, put up the tent, because that's arguably the most important part of the whole process. Let's put this bad boy out, lay it flat. I've slept in a one-person tent before, but not in several years. Is this a stupid idea? Am I being stupid and dumb and impulsive? Yes, I am. This is not a smart thing to be doing. However, my roommate's out of town for the week, so I have no one to tell me no. Since I'm turning 24 in less than 2 months, and it's making me feel kind of stressed, I can't lie. So while some people might drink heavily or cope in other ways, I'm potentially going to get serial killed at a state park. Okay. This is really long. We got one side standing. Let's go. Oh. Will not scratch my hardwood floors. So there are limits to the tent tour, seeing as it is actively inside, but it's a one-person tent. There's no label, so I'm not sure like what brand it is or anything about it really. This is not bad, not too shabby. Here we are. It's actually pretty clean inside. There's like a couple leaves, but like no dirt. Pretty good. In some ways, I was kind of hoping like it would be totally broken or something, so I would have an excuse not to go. But seeing as it's a perfectly functional tent that I got for $25, which is awesome, and the weather's supposed to be nice and it's not going to be rainy, I don't really have an excuse. I guess we're camping. Hello, we're back again the next morning. We secured the sleeping bag last night. It is the Kelty 30-degree bag. They had a sale, so this was $45, which I am so thrilled about. Then if you see, this is the tent. The rain fly is right over here. And I didn't buy a sleeping pad because I have a yoga mat and I don't want to spend the sleeping pad kind of money. So we're using that just for tonight. So I gathered up my stuff. You can see my sleeping bag, tent, yoga mat with my headlamp, pillow. Then I have a big backpack that I'm just using to throw all my stuff in, probably just keep it in the car. And then I have my day pack that I'm gonna actually use to carry it around. I will have my car very, very close to the campsite, I believe, like within a quarter mile, but I will have to walk a little bit there, so the car won't be right next to me, but I'm really not at all worried about lugging this, I don't know, a minute to a couple minutes walk. I do have to load up my car and I have to get gas and I have to go to Target to get some food. I'm pretty sure everything else is all set. I keep telling myself, like, if for any reason I want to bail and I'm not just like need to talk myself into it, I can leave at any moment. I can hop in my car and I will drive home. So I just keep telling myself that in case I get a little spooked. Like, I could pack everything up in a couple minutes, like, we'll be fine. Well, we're here. If only I could find the campground. We found our way to the campsite. Luckily, I'm next to people and next to people with women. So that is definitely a comfort. And it is a little bit of a walk to the campsite, but literally 2 minutes. So I'm feeling good. Tent is up, and I think I got the rain fly to work somewhat correctly. This is crazy. Who allowed me to do this? All right, we got the trusty headlamp here. Oof, that does not look cute. Okay. I don't know how cold it's gonna be tonight. I'm a very cold sleeper, so I brought definitely way too heavy clothes, but I would much rather be overheated than freezing. This is actually pretty nice, pretty cozy. I think I'll actually be able to fall asleep tonight. View from outside. I have my main stuff set up, but I still have some clothes and things I want to get from the car. So tent is all set up. It's about 5:30. Still have a couple hours before the sun goes down, but I'm not really feeling like embarking on a hike. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to walk around some of the streets, not streets, like streets of the campground, you know what I mean. Try to rustle up some firewood, and I think I might drive back to the main area of Ohiopyle and see what kind of shops they have going on. Because I'm not really feeling like doing a whole other walking adventure, but we'll see. It's already getting kind of chill, which is kind of nice. I managed to acquire some firewood, and it's a little after 6 right now. There is no way I'm going back to the main Ohiopyle little town. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm just pooped. I also woke up way too early and went to bed too late last night. So I'm probably just gonna hang here, eat some dinner, read, light a little fire, hang out, probably go to bed super early. Camping cuisine. This is what we here call a lean-to. Let's see if it actually lights. Look at that! They call me one match Kara around these parts. I did make it a little too far to the left, but I'll probably scooch it over once it's a little not as precarious. Oh, we love that. We love that. Let's just take an appreciation, one match, a couple sticks, boom. Still have some firewood over there, and I think I might save it for the morning for a morning fire. I think that might be really nice. I don't know how much you can see, but clearly it's dark out. Just brushed my teeth and whatnot at the showers. It's like 9 p.m. I think. Now I'm going to bed. Trying to figure out the best way to place the lighting. Oof. Oh my god, I look like crazy blown out right now. Oof, I really hope I don't look like insane. but this is the best we're gonna be able to do. So first of all, I definitely packed 2 warm clothes because last time I camped was in September in Maine and I was freezing. And I conveniently forgot I'm like a couple miles north of the West Virginia border and it's the last weekend of May. Second of all, I have absolutely no idea how I'm gonna sleep tonight because I feel tired and I feel like in the mood where I'm like, yeah, I can sleep. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get spooked. I think I'll fall asleep after a little bit and it'll be fine, but I think I'll wake up at 4 in the morning and I won't be able to fall back asleep. That's what I'm thinking. Also, I should probably close the tent door so people can't see me like this. I mean, it's closed, but it's a see-through one. No one is really noisy around me, which is really nice. So hopefully we'll get a good night's sleep. Hopefully, if we don't get a good night's sleep, it won't be because of noise. We survived. And it is 6 a.m. Look at that. I have my hat. So, the night is completed. It is 8 a.m. right now. I just got changed. Clearly I'm brushing my hair. And that was a really good night. So honestly, that went a lot better than I was expecting, weirdly enough. I thought, like, I was definitely anticipating that I would feel scared at some point, and I didn't feel that at all. Like, I did not feel nervous in the slightest. Honestly, the most stressful part was actually finding the site. But other than that, it was not at all nerve-wracking. The only thing is that I am just such a cold sleeper, like all the time, even inside. And I think it reached, I don't know, 43 degrees at the coldest last night, which is not like crazy. But at first I had thought I had overpacked like cold clothes, but thank God I packed everything. Like, I had my hat, I had my darn tough socks, I had sweatpants, I had like this, which is pretty warm, I had a long sleeve, and my bag is 40 degrees or 30 degrees. And I was still like cold. I wasn't freezing because I'm just small and I don't generate a ton of heat on my own. So that is something to keep in mind. I'll do a whole debrief because I took notes on everything I brought and left space for like what I didn't use at all and what I wish I had and what I did use. So I'll probably do a debrief from that. But I gotta pack up my stuff now because it's 8 a.m. and I have 2 hikes I want to do today. I'll probably talk more about it when I have packed up my stuff. Uh-oh. This is not the Ferncliff Trail. Maybe All Trails is leading me wrong. So the first hike of the day is a quick 2 miles on the Ferncliff Trail, which I just passed the sign saying this is not the Ferncliff Trail, but in a little bit I should be able to take a left and rejoin the trail. Okay, nice. We rejoined the trail. I don't know why All Trails had it like that, but luckily now we do have blazes, so that's comforting. I'll be honest, that first mile, I was asleep. Nothing processed. But now I'm finally coming awake. It's getting a little warmer. Enjoying the day. I'm a little hungry, so I should probably eat something. I brought food with me. We'll see. I definitely didn't eat enough for dinner last night, and it's catching up with me. I'll probably be like a crazy eating machine today. with some sand going on right now. This one is a lot gnarlier for sure. I'm honestly not really feeling it, but it's an out and back. I'm gonna go a little bit and then we'll see. Like half a mile in, this one is kicking my ass for sure. I haven't even hit the big climb, which is right before the turnaround point. I did say I wanted something that would be challenging, but you know, monkey's paw. Very glad I changed into shorts, but we'll probably take the jacket off soon. Oh, hell yeah. I stopped, let's do the math, 0.35 miles from the turnaround, just because it's in like unmarked trail right now, and I'm not really, I trust all trails, but not this far. So we're turning around, which like we're literally gonna end at 5.5 miles, so still a good hike, but I really don't want to keep pushing forward. Also, the elevation is crazy, I cannot lie. So I'm gonna be filming myself a little, talking, but there are people on this trail and I'm not about to vlog in public, so yeah, this might stop and start abruptly. But I was thinking while walking that I feel like the past couple weeks, this has been the start of my like solo adventure era. Like this weekend, I went camping by myself, which is crazy. And the week before that, I went to a concert alone for the first time, like an actual concert. I've been to like basement shows alone in like high school because I was a freak, but first time like as an adult waiting outside, like that whole thing alone. And I kind of like this. I feel like it's coming at the perfect time in my life. Like I'm 23 right now and I'm turning 24. I know, hard to believe, my face is youthful, I look 16, yada yada, but it's true, I'm turning 24. And I feel like over the past year and a half, I've been so concerned with just entering adulthood, like having my own place and job and like making friends in a new city, all of that. And now I finally feel secure enough in my living situation and just everything, like social life, everything going on, to actually feel confident enough and have the experience and money and resources in general to start doing these things. Like a year ago, I definitely couldn't have done this. I would have been too nervous. I would have had no idea what I was doing. And I probably wouldn't have had as much money to just spend on gear, even though I got like super budget stuff. And I probably would have not wanted to spend the day alone because I would have felt like severe FOMO because all my friendships were still in their early stages. But now I feel like secure enough that like I'm gonna see my friends later this weekend. I like have enough money saved where this is not even like spending $65 on Thursday to buy a headlamp and sleeping bag. Like I didn't even blink. Stuff like that. I feel like as I turn 24 and enter the last year of my early 20s, I feel like I'm in the really good position of still having like no real obligations besides just like some relationships and holding down my job and paying my bills, and having a lot of energy and free time while also being established enough to like have the leeway to do these things. So it's just a very interesting stage of life. Have my iced coffee, walking back to the car, had a very peaceful lunch by the end of the trail, and dipped my feet in the water just to hang out. But it is hot right now, and it is busy, and I don't really love it being busy, so I'm excited to leave.